As we've mentioned, a new set of restrictions and regulations set to start in Oregon tomorrow. The state began designating those risk levels in each of Oregon's counties earlier this week.
Different safety measures will apply to those at extreme, high, moderate, and low risk. Again, 25 counties, including the Tri-County area, are in that extreme risk category. Multnomah County Public Health Director Jessica Guernsey joins us live this morning with more on the new restrictions. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so tell us about these guidelines that involve the extreme risk counties that include the Tri-County area.
Yeah, so the extreme risk categories are a shift for the entire state. For the counties that are joining the extreme risk category, including Multnomah, there are different guidelines from the previous freeze. Some of the new rules are the same that don't change. Some of them, for example, social gatherings, there can be no more than 6 people from 2 different households. Generally speaking, the guidelines include measures around crowding. So obviously crowding in this situation is not good in the spread of the virus. So we're looking at reduced numbers of people who can be in things like stores from 75% capacity to 50% capacity. In addition, we will see the return of outdoor dining. So obviously being outdoors is a better option than being indoors. But generally speaking, the guidelines really emphasize what we call the 3 C's, and this applies to both group situations and individual situations. We really advise people to avoid closed spaces with poor ventilation, crowded places, and close contact situations.
So when we compare this new risk category level to the pause that we saw earlier this spring when we first really locked things down, how are those differences being shaped? What were we finding in terms of transmission that maybe led to some of these differences?
Yeah, this has been a fast-moving situation and we've learned a lot. I mean, generally speaking, what we know is that people being indoors in close quarters in groups is going to spread the virus. So, you know, over the past several months, we've seen a different spread of virus in different situations. So we're applying that to these different situations. And mainly what you'll see is less of a sector-based approach and more of what we call a risk reduction approach that really looks at specific situations and how people are coming together. It's also being balanced with the impacts on the economy. We can't ignore that. We need to keep the economy running as best that we can right now in this very difficult situation. So it's balancing out both the science in terms of reducing the spread of the virus and keeping businesses open.
Yeah, and on that note, I mean, a lot of businesses were pretty upset when the freeze went into effect. So how are restaurant owners, store owners reacting to this being in this extreme risk category with the guidelines?
Yeah, I mean, it's what we're hearing from business owners is that it is very difficult. It's very difficult. It has been for, you know, almost a year now. Luckily, you know, the state and the county are employing different methods to support businesses. I know that it's, you know, not enough in this situation, and we're hoping in the next couple months the federal government is going to return to some negotiations around supporting both individuals and businesses like other countries have.
Jessica, quickly, we're almost out of time, but I'm just curious, is this too little too late? I mean, we just set yet another death record in cases being, you know, reported. Is this going to be enough to slow the spread?
We hope so. We've done it before as a state. You know, as a state, we really did well at the beginning of this pandemic. People really, you know, understood that they needed to be part of the solution, and we're asking for that again. I know it's difficult. We have pandemic fatigue. And again, we need to balance both what's happening with the pandemic and the functioning of society. Our hope is that people will take this seriously. I personally am asking folks in my life to take this seriously because we all can play a part in reducing the spread of the virus, and that is our hope.
All right, Jessica Guernsey with Multnomah County Public Health. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate the update.